Good
Good
afternoon, sir.
afternoon, everyone. In the last session, we have focused on multi-dimensional arrays. Particularly, we have seen a two-dimensional array, and we have solved the problem matrix addition. Hope all of you have gone through that session. Have any doubts in that session? We have any doubts in the previous session? Vaishnavi, Balaji, Thiruvan, Swabalan, and others have any doubts in the previous session?
No, sir.
Okay. In this session, we are going to see the new topic called strings. Strings are basically collection of characters. Collection of characters. Already we have seen how to group characters. How can we group characters? Any idea? Suppose we like to collect, right, group several characters into a single one. What we have to do? What is a collection of similar type? Collection of similar type is defined as an array. So to group several characters, what we have to do? We need to define an array. So collection of characters, this is nothing but the character array. This is defined as a string in C and C++ languages. Several characters are grouped into a single one called strings or character array. Just to recall that how we have initialized the integer array, int x array is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semicolon. In the same way, we can define a character array using the data type called char in C language. Char ch array is equal to, we can provide the initialization, for example, Sastra, SAS, TRA. At the end, we need to define one special character called a null character, slash backslash 0. This is said to be a null character which terminates the given string, terminates the character array ch. So how do we collectively define the character array? We can define the character array like this, or we can define character ch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 characters, including the null character. We can define the size of the character array named ch. So character ch of 7 means structurally ch is a character array which consists of 7 characters. For example, starting index 0 character is 1, A, 2, S, 3, T, 4, R, 5, A, 6, the character null. Null is a character, right? You cannot view the character. Null, right, slash 0. Its ASCII value is 0. ASCII value of slash 0. This is 0. but ASCII value of 0, this is the integer 48. So be careful, /0 and 0 are not the same. /0 is a null character that is used to terminate the given string, terminate the given character array. But 0, right, that is the normal integer constant, takes its own ASCII value called 48. So simply, strings in C language are defined as the collection of characters or by using a character array. Now first let's see how to define a character array, that is one-dimensional character array, and how to initialize the character array. Character array, declaration, right? Definition and initialization. And then we need to traverse the character array from left to right or from right to left. Let us illustrate these operations first, and then we can go for how to get the character array, right? Or how to read inputs to the character array, and how to print the character array all at once. So please take this code. Strings in C language hash include stdio.h int main let us define a character array here, character ch of 7, for example. We can initialize the characters ch of 0 is equal to yes, ch of 1 a, everything, right, should be enclosed within opening and closing. Ch of 2 is equal to yes, ch of 3 is equal to capital P, ch of 4 is equal to capital R, ch of 5 is equal to capital A, ch of 6, this is equal to /0, this is a null character. And let us try to print the individual characters one by one. So use a for loop, say for in, let me use j, starts at 0, j is equal to 0, j less than 7, j plus plus, printf /n ch of percentage d is equal to percentage d. For the first percentage d, specify the index j. Second, right, let it be percentage c, because we would like to print a character. So ch of character j, close it, save the file, it has been saved. Okay, F9, no compile time errors, control F9 and find ch of 0 is yes, ch of 1 is a, ch of 2 is s, ch of 3 is b, ch of 4 is r, ch of 5 is a, ch of 6, this is a null character. Null character just to signify the end of the character array. So if you want to initialize the characters like this, you can initialize right at the end as /0 and null a character. So this is one possible way to initialize the character array one by one. Only one character is used to initialize the particular index in the character array. /0, you need to note it. For example, after this bar, I try to write a printf statement. Printf/n ASCII value of as 0 is percentage d, comma, let us write ch of 6. Printf /n ASCII value of 0 is percentage d, comma, simply 0. In this case, let us check the result. Control F9. ASCII 0, right? 0. We need to write the character, right? Character ch2 equal to simply go to 0. Let us use ch2, f2, f9, control f9. We can see. So 0 is actually a character in the keyboard, a printable character. Null or non-printable character, right? You cannot view its output. So ASCII value of right /0, that is nothing output, right? Then ASCII value of 0, that is defined as the character 0 for the equivalent integer value of the character 0 is 48. So first understand these things to process the characters that are stored in the character array using one at a time. We can use the traversing from left to right into j is equal to 0, j less than 7, j plus plus, ch of j, so that j ranges from 0 to 6, right? So we are going to print the characters from the indices 0 to 6. This is one possible way, right, to process the character array. Another possibility is, let me save it in a new file, edit, copy, or file save as CP79. Consider this example. I do like to remove, right, these initializers. Shift delete. 0, right, ASCII values, these are tested. Let us remove these lines. Shift delete. Have a look into this initialization. As we done here, character ch array, this is equal to Shastra. At the end, right, we have given the null character, say yes, simple code, A, S, T, R, A, slash, single quote, slash, backslash, 0, \0 that is enclosed within opening and closing single quotes that is defined as a single character constant. Now let us check the outcome of this example. Control F9. We can see same outcome. CH of 0 is S, CH of 1 is A, then 2S, 3T, 4R, 5A, and the sixth one, right? Since this is a null character is a non-printable character, just to signify the end of the character array. Suppose we have given, right, like this. Character CH array is equal to star, control F9. SASPRA, right? The characters are assigned here. But we need to include, right, the null character at the end to signify that is the lost character in the character array. So when you define the character array like this, for example, here, if we include the size as 6, what happens? The error is rising. Too many initializers function name. As we have seen in a one-dimensional integer array initialization, here we are getting the error message as too many initializers because the size of the character array that should include the size for null character also. /0 is a null character. So you need to include the length as the total number of characters in the character array plus 1 for a null character, or you can give a higher size. For example, this one, ch of 8, no problem. Or give exactly the total number of characters plus 1 character for null, or simply ignore the array size as we have done in the one-dimensional integer array initialization. Now ch of empty bracket, this is equal to star. Now we can get the same result. So understand clearly, this matches with the one-dimensional array initializer. Only thing is the null character /0 that is given at the end of the initializer to terminate the character array so that no more characters are available. Following that, then size of the character array should be the total number of characters in the initializer plus 1 for null. Otherwise, you can give a higher size. If you give a lower size, what happens? Too many initializers, error message will be the result. So these are some possible ways, right? So that we can declare and define or initialize the characters in the character array. So this form simply declares and initializes the character array similar to the top, the one-dimensional integer array initializer. Have any doubts up to this? Have any doubts?
No, sir.
Next, let's see how to define the character array by having the size and how to read the collection of characters from the keyboard. CP80 reading characters from a keyboard. Already we have illustrated this example. Hash include svdio.h int main
Sir,
s
sir, suppose we give the character array size is 5 And we give exactly 5 characters without that last slash 0, sir. Will
Hmm.
it still function?
Because the compile, it depends on the compiler. For example, I think already we have illustrated it works CH of 5 or CH of 2 is equal to say A comma E. AE, right? Only 2 characters. So the length is assumed to be 2. We have not included the null character. So when null character is not included, no problem. Total size is 2 or 2 characters are there. But if you give 1 or if you include null and if you are not included its length, that will be the problem. Now it results in the error.
So
But
it is not compulsory to
include
include null, no, sir.
null, right? The purpose is to check the end of the character array. So in the coming examples, right, you will understand why do we need to include the slash 0 character at the end of the character array. Just wait for right 1 or 2 programs. The next example, right, I illustrate the purpose of introducing the null character at the end. Now let's have the character array, for example, CH of 80. To input the character values, for example, printf enter string end statement and a percentage is ampersand ch, and we can print the result. Print of percentage is just ch. Have a look into this outcome. Enter string is xsta is pr. Output is awesome. But if you input spaces, for example, SASDRE, university, now what happens? After blank space, the subsequent words or subsequent characters are ignored because scanf statement, right, ignores blanks, right, tabs. Once, right, the blank tabs, right, characters are, right, blank spaces are encountered, then subsequent characters will not be assigned to what one? The input character array. That stage, what we have to do, this statement is scanf. This would be changed to the getter statement. It should be read as getters. We have already illustrated. Printf percentage is ch, or we can use putters function, putters ch. Same example now, control F9. For example, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? So, hi, how are you? Right? This is the input string completely assigned to the character array ch, which starts at index 0. So, ch of 0 is h, ch of 1 is e, ch of 2 is I, ch of 3 is this blank space. Likewise, it goes, the characters are assigned to the ch character array. Getter ch reads the list of characters from the keyboard. It assigns maximum, right, 80 characters. Since after how are you, I press the enter, complete characters are assigned to the ch array. Printf percentage is ch completely prints the entire content of ch. Put a ch, right, what happens? Again, it outputs the value hi, how are you. So to read, write and write characters, reading characters from the keyboard and to print the characters to the console, we can use these functions conveniently, getters function and the putters function. Getters to read from keyboard, putters to write into the standard output device, monitor or this one, right? The display. Have any doubts in this example?
No doubt, sir.
Sir,
Next, yeah,
sir,
yes.
sir, can I explain
Please
this?
tell me. This program,
Yes, sir.
okay. The CH of 80, right? For example, instead of 80, let me give us a text. Now, let me show the result, right? First, enter the string A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I think I have typed the alphabets, right? A to Z. Now, have a look into, right? This one, character CH of 10. 10 characters, right, are going to be accessible, right, in the character array. So you need to unexpectedly write system fault since we have introduced, right, a more number of characters. I need to terminate and come back, I think, okay. So if I give, right, more spaces, for example, CH of 100, in this stage, 100 memory locations are allocated, 100 characters are going to be assigned, right, at the maximum. Starting from H is stored at 0th index, then I is stored at the first index, right, etc. This way, till you press enter key, maximum of, right, 100 characters are assigned to the character array. So starting values at CH of 0, last values at 99th index, that is CH of 99. That is the role of getters function. Print a percentage is CH completely prints the value of the character array. Otherwise, you can use a simple function called a putters function. Have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. In the next example, right, see the purpose of the null character /0 character. We do like to traverse the character array. So when we traverse a character array, file, open, what is the next one? CP81. Okay. In this example, we like to traverse the character array as include stdio.h into a return 0, have one character array declaration, character ch of a50. I try to write one statement, printf /n enter string. Let me use getters ch. Traverse the character array. Here, let us use the for loop for int j is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, ch of j not equal to /0 null a plus plus. So value at the jth index in the character array is not equal to null. We do like to print the outcome. Printf /n or simply printf %c, comma ch of g. This for loop simply traverses the character array from left to right, control F9, enter string, for example, 13. Outcome is also 13. So how do we traverse? Carefully understand. CH of 15, maximum 15 characters. So you are allowed to enter only 15 characters. The 15 characters are assigned to CH of 0 to CH of 14. CH of 0 is T, CH of 1 H, CH of 2 I. This way, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What about CH of 8? CH of 8 is a null character. So by default, the string ends with a null character. CH of 8, when CH of 8, when J becomes 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hope you understand. Structurally, if you draw the string representation for the value 14, I write here T H I R T E E N. Then this is /8. Index value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what about 8th location? 8th location, right, by default assumes /0 as a null character. So here when you traverse from left to right into j is equal to 0, ch of j not equal to null, j plus plus. Print a %c ch of j means when you encounter a null character, control comes out of for loop, nothing will get printed. When ch of j is not equal to null, what happens? The outcome is printed here. Suppose if you want to initialize instead of this getters, I make a comment on these two lines. Getters. Now ch of 15, this is equal to, no problem. I do use the input value, say T H I R T E E N. Let us complete first and check it. What happens ch of 15? We have enough characters, no problem. T H I R T E E N. We do like to traverse the characters from left to right. Int j is equal to 0, j ch of j not equal to null, j a plus plus. Print a %c ch of j. Here, for example, let us use new line character /n %d. This one, first use j comma ch of j. Control F9. Okay, this compiler rate accepts j starts at 0, 0t, 1 h, 2 I, 3 r, 4t, 5e, 6e, 7n. Then what about 8, right? So by default, there the character is a null character that terminates the character array ch, so that THI or TEEN. These are the characters as we have initialized in this declaration. It works fine. But if we include a null character /0 F9, control F9. What about the eighth position? Eighth position, this is actually the null character, right? /0 is a null character. Explicitly, we have defined that stage ch of 8 not equal to null, null not equal to null condition false. Control comes out of the for loop, so nothing will get printed. But in case if you want to include the size by explicitly defining /0, right, to signify the null at the end of the character array, you need to include the size 1, right, +1 into the actual character array. Otherwise, that results in the compile time error. Too many initializers will be the result. This is one possible way, right, of course, to define a character array. Another possibility is character empty array. This is equal to, I give the initialization like this. 13, control F9. Process is already running. 1 minute. Let me close it. F2, control F9. Now also you can get the same result. But carefully understand, in this example, you load the new way of initializing the characters to the character array. You need not worry about anything. Instead of giving each character into single quotes and separating the characters using the comma, and optionally write or additionally write to terminate using a null character /0 at the end, right? All these things are ignored. Simply write the characters, whatever you want, include right in the opening and closing double quotes. For example, I like to give 13 and 15. In this case, control F9. You can see the outcome 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Up to the 7, right? We can have the values 13. Then blank space at 8, then and 9, 10, 11. Blank space at 12th position. And 13 to 19, we have the characters, right? F5, FTEN, 50. This is a way, right? Another way to initialize the characters in the character array. You can directly initialize through the keyboard, or you can initialize one character at a time, or initialize each character that is to be enclosed within the opening and closing double quotes. And if you want, right, you can include the /0 null character at the end. Then, if not, simply enclose right all these characters in opening and closing double quotes. But here, if we use /0, now what is the problem? 13 and 15, right? Then /0, this /0, this compiler is taking, right? And 13 and 15 and say 20. Control F9. 13 and 15 and 20. So after that, right, we cannot find any characters. So additionally or unexpectedly, right, we have provided this /0 at the end of the string, right? Unnecessarily we have provided, not necessary. By default, right, /0, the null character has been appended at the end of the string, so that we can find the basic string operations, traversing from left to right and from right to left, and finding the length of the character array, right? These things can easily be obtained by traversing the character array in the left to right direction or from right to left direction. Have any doubts up to this? Next, let us find the length of the string using the character array. File, open, CP82. The problem is find the length of the given string. Into the header file hash into stdio.h into main return 0. Suppose the character array is character ch of 50. Enter hash enter string get us ch. Let us find its length using for loop for j is equal to 0. Ch of j not equal to null. Here explicitly null has been appended at the end of the character array, the ch. That null should be checked here so that right we can find if we have reached the end of the character array. Then put j plus plus. Simply I put semicolon and the control comes out of the for loop. Here I write printf length of ch is percentage d. Since j starts at 0, right? Final value of j is j plus plus. Okay, let's put j. And we can also use a built-in function printf length of ch using strlen function is percentage d comma strlen of string is ch. To access strlen, we need to include string header file string.h. Let us check the code F9. What is the error? Undefined symbol. For j is equal to 0, ch of j not equal to
Semicolon is
null.
given, sir. The end.
Semicolon, that is not a problem. Check if he has missed some other things. For into j, yeah,
Int.
j. Into j, how it will be j is accessed in the next line. Again, it results in okay, j is with respect to local variable. Okay, it's taking no problem. Okay, enter the string. Master University. Length of ch is 17. Length of ch using strlen is 17. Have a look into this for loop. For into j is equal to 0. Ch of j not equal to null. So if you write Sastra University. Here, SASTRA, blank space I write this way, university. Then null character is stored at the end. This is the actual character array representation, CH. The corresponding indices are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What is the logic that we have included in our for loop? For into j is equal to 0, CH of j not equal to 0. If it's so, the value of j is incremented by 1. Initially, j, right, this is j. J is equal to 0. Since CH of 0, this is not equal to null. S is not equal to null. Then j is incremented by 1. J becomes 1. That means this one, I mean. CH of j is not equal to null. Then j is incremented by 1. This way, even here when you reach a blank space is not equal to this is not equal to null. This way, to terminate the character array, here null character has been appended. This null /0 not equal to /0, condition false. Currently, we have the value j is equal to 17, so that control comes out of the for loop. The value of j is 17. This signifies the length of the character array because 17 is at a null location, but array index starts at 0. So previously we have 16 plus 1, that 1 is the 0th character. 16 plus 1, that is equal to 17. So we have traversed 17 characters starting from the first character S. That's what we have. The string length is 17. And the same has been computed using a built-in function, strlen, that also gives the value 17. Understand or not? Have any doubts in this example? Have any doubts?
Sir, if we give a tab
Yes.
space before a word, we have to calculate that word for calculating the length of the string.
Please repeat.
Sir, if we give some space before a word, for example, space and sastra, while calculating how many numbers are there, shall we have to include the white space?
Whatever you are giving, right? If you leave, right, some, if you give some leading spaces, or if you give some trailing spaces, a good question, right? I illustrate. That is also counted in the actual string length. For example, please note it how I am typing: 1 blank space, 2 blank space, 3 blank space, 4, 5, 6, 7th one, 8th one, let it be 9th one. And you predict the length of the string. Blank space, blank space, blank space. 3 blank spaces, 3 leading blank spaces. 3 leading blank spaces are taken as actual characters. As we think, right, Sastra space university, in between the words we left spaces. spaces are counted. The same way, if we include leading space slash leading 3 spaces, 4 by 6, then 7, 8, 2 more spaces. Actually, 4 numbers are there. What happens? Previously, right, the 3 characters, 3 blank spaces. At the middle, right, or 2, including 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8, 9, right? Including all this, right, we have the string length is 9. In case if we give the input, control F9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or 15, right? For example, I type 8 and 9. String length is 15. strlen also gives a value 15. Another possibility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Press enter. Since we have provided 3 characters, 3 leading spaces, 3 trailing spaces, all are input characters to the character array CH. Because once you press the enter key, then only your input is terminated, so that all characters are assigned to the character array. That's what here we have the string length is 9. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, see with respect to the strings, let us find the character operations. How to copy one string into another string. File CP83. Copy the given string into another string and print the result. This is the problem. Input string, for example, hi, how are you? That input string should be copied into a new string and you need to print the result, right? Let us solve the problem. Hash include stdio.h int main return 0 here and say source of 50. Assuming that the source is the given string, comma, I define another character array target. Whatever we are given or whatever we are giving in the source array, that should be copied into the target array. That is our rule. Here, let us give input values. Printf /n. Enter source string. How do we get source string? For example, get us source string. We need to copy the source string into the target string. You might have seen, right, the normal assignment operations. For example, int source comma target. Suppose source is 20. How do we assign the source into target when source and target is of integer type? We can write t is equal to s. What happens? T assigns the value of s. T becomes 20. This is the case when we have the integer data type. With respect to the character arithmetic assignment operation, assuming character S array S of 20, suppose P of 20, assuming that S is initialized, if you write P is equal to S, this results in error message. Let me show it first. So what is our source and target arrays? Source and target arrays are given as it is, source comma target. After getting the source value, I try to write target is equal to source. Have a look into this program. Control F9. L value required in function mean. Corresponding to which statement? The statement that you have given is target is equal to source as arithmetic statement. So this results in error in C and C++ languages. One character array cannot be assigned to another character array. Where in Java, strings are implemented as the string type, right? A built-in type. So that one string instance object can be assigned to another string object. Where in C and C++, this is not possible. So how do we copy from source to target means? Please use the for loop, right? Character by character, while loop, right? Something for int j is equal to 0, sourc, source of j not equal to, where is slash, okay, slash 0, source of j not equal to null, j plus plus. In this case, we need to find the target assignment. Target of j, this is equal to source of j. Finally, let us output say put as target or printf /n percentage is comma target. Have a look into this simple line. I remove right this opening and even right or okay. If you want, we can keep it opening and closing curly braces. J starts at 0 when source of j is not equal to null. The character, jth character in the source array is being copied into the target array at the same position j. Then j is incremented by 1. So how long we are going to copy this process? Until source array value, right? The character at the source array is not equal to null. For example, here I give a simple trace. Source is, for example, 1. This is 0th position, first position, second position, third position. This is null. We need to define the target array like this. This is 0. This is 1. Let's see. First 0th character is O. O is not equal to null. So this is assigned to 0th position in the target O. Then j is incremented by 1. J becomes 1. N not equal to null. So in the same position target of j, n is being assigned. Then j is incremented by 2. At position 2, character e, that is not equal to null. So e is being assigned to the target array. Character by character assignment is done. When j reaches 3, this is null. Null not equal to null condition is false. Control comes out of the for loop, but here explicitly we need to set one null character logically to terminate the target array. So without that, let's check in this compiler. Control F9. Enter the source string, say 1. What happens? Source string is 1. What about the target? We have put right target puts target, then printf slash and target. Since the last character in the target array has not been set to null, that is a problem. So after J++, here what we have to give target of J, that means after the value of J becomes 3. Target of 3 is null not equal to null. Source of J, right? Okay, null not equal to null. Control comes out of R. Then the third location, this is 0th location. Sorry, this is 0th location. This is first location. This is second location. Currently J is 3. The third location in the target array should explicitly be set to null. That I am doing here, /0 null. Now have a look into right this runtime environment. Enter the source string, say 1. Now it looks fine. Target is right 1. When we put right, put as target. When we print percentage is target, we are getting the same result 1 1. So now right, I hope you will understand the purpose of explicitly setting the last character as null. That means we are terminating the last character in the target array after E. This E, no more characters are there. So to terminate right E as a last character, increment the last position, then explicitly set this as a null character. Otherwise, right, what will happen? Incorrect result is obtained. Incorrect result. That's what previously, right, we have seen that after E, some unexpected characters are there. Control F9. That is Control F9. Enter the string. I confusing. After G, we can see different characters are output, right? I confusing. Here also I confusing. But here, if you set after confusing I confusing G is being copied into the target array, set its next position to null, control F9. Now see I confusing. Now no confusion. That's all. So after G, since we set explicitly target of J is equal to null, then no more characters are there, so that the string is terminated. This is the logic of setting explicitly the null character at the end of the character array. So check for different compilers, right? If it works, no problem. Otherwise, even the initialization of character array, right? You need to provide the null, right, as a termination character. Understand? Have any doubts? Have any doubts? Okay, please go through the session. We will discuss in the next session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.